Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most thrilling stories from the Bible, a tale of faith, courage, and divine intervention that has inspired generations. Get ready to be captivated by the story of Daniel in the lion's den. But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our faith-filled content. Now, let's journey back to ancient Babylon and uncover the remarkable story of Daniel. Daniel had a reputation, not the kind that made him infamous or had him whispered about behind closed doors. No, Daniel was known for something much more remarkable: his unwavering commitment to prayer. Rain or shine, good days or bad, Daniel would slip into his upper room, face Jerusalem, and pour his heart out to God. He prayed 3 times a day, every single day, as if it were as natural as breathing. Daniel's enemies weren't your typical bad guys. They were powerful officials, envious of Daniel's favor with the king. To them, his unwavering dedication to God was a threat. They scoured for any weakness, any flaw, but Daniel was annoyingly perfect, honest, hardworking, and always keeping his nose clean, not a crooked bone in his body. They approached King Darius with a cunning plan. "Your Majesty," they cooed, "how about issuing a decree that for the next 30 days, no one is allowed to pray to any god or man except you? It's only fitting, after all, considering how great you are." King Darius, with his ego as large as a football stadium, beamed at the idea and sealed the decree into law without a second thought. There it was, in black and white. Pray to anyone but the king and face the lions. No exceptions. As the ink dried, word spread like wildfire. Everyone was on edge, except for one man, Daniel. The law may have changed, but his faith was unshakable. So, as usual, he went to his upper room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and prayed, loud enough for anyone to hear. Daniel's enemies pounced on the opportunity. Before the last amen escaped Daniel's lips, they had him arrested and dragged before King Darius. The king was heartbroken. He admired Daniel and didn't want to see him harmed. But a royal decree was a royal decree. His hands were tied. With a heavy sigh, he ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. This wasn't just any den. It was home to a pack of lions who hadn't seen a meal in days. Hungry, ferocious, and waiting. As Daniel was lowered into the pit, there wasn't a single roar, just the quiet shuffle of lions circling their prey. As night fell, King Darius couldn't sleep. Guilt gnawed at him. He tossed and turned, hoping against hope that somehow Daniel's God would save him. At the crack of dawn, the king bolted to the lion's den, his voice cracking as he called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" For a split second, silence reigned. Then, from deep within the pit, came a calm voice, almost amused. "Yes, your Majesty. My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths. I'm unharmed." With a rush of relief, Darius ordered Daniel to be lifted from the den. Not a scratch on him. The king couldn't believe his eyes. Daniel's faith had saved him. As for his enemies, well, they got to see the inside of that lion's den up close and personal. Not quite the tour they had in mind. In a dramatic turn of events, the king commanded that those scheming officials and their families take a little visit to the lion's den themselves. The lions, however, weren't feeling merciful this time. King Darius decided to make a global statement. "To all peoples, nations, and languages," he announced, "the God of Daniel is not to be messed with. He's the real deal, living forever, and you'd better respect that, or you know where the lions are." And so Daniel went on to prosper, becoming the kind of man who could survive a night in a lion's den and win favor with 2 kings, Darius and Cyrus. As for the lions, they probably retired to a life of luxury, having become minor celebrities for their part in the story. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Remember, true courage and unwavering faith can overcome even the most daunting challenges. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories from the Bible. And don't forget comment below telling us what you think about Daniel's amazing faith. Until next time, stay blessed and keep believing.